What's up? What up, what up, what up, what up? Before I get into it, last night I dropped a live. I put on Rumble, put on YouTube. It's called, we haven't put on YouTube yet because YouTube is, you know, I posted when I posted. But it was a live that I posted on Facebook, but it froze at the beginning. It was, what the hell was that video name called? It was part two or something. I've done like ones and twos lately. Oh, it was Drop the Dagger? No, it was like the cavalry is already here. Oh yeah, the cavalry is already here. The cavalry is already here. We're already here. We've been releasing videos. But with that being said, at the beginning of the video, I was trying to say, and it cut me off, and I talked for like 30 seconds. It literally, like, when it came back, I was like this. Did you guys at least hear all that? But I don't know. I got to download everything. You did it. I'm just talking about the 16th. Anyways, my whole point was September 16th is going to be Independence Day in Mexico, and I'm going to be dropping all kinds of new videos, and I've made new videos because the cavalry is here, and opposed to just going with political stuff and everything, because all of our independent media right now has went down the rabbit hole of all this, Sleepy Joe, Psaki, and whatever, and so it's like, okay, you're gonna be part of the cavalry, Mike. You need to make some stuff to get to alleviate, the stress, because there's gonna be a lot of stress. A lot of people are waking up right now, and it's so funny that the Matrix has come out with the new one with the red pill and all this stuff, and it's like, I went off the other day, but whatever. It was just so funny that everything's happening right now, and I'm gonna get into it in a minute. And I went and upgraded myself. I got some tape and a piece of paper and a pen, and wrote down a list of things so I could bring myself back. And if there's words I can't pronounce, I've got it right here. I've upgraded. Torn out piece of paper. It's right here. Look at, watch. Oh, shit. Watch out now. Watch out now. Oh, damn it. I'm already messed up my upgrade. But anyways, with that being said, oh, yeah. So I've got some videos on my Rumble. Mikey Romero, all lowercase except capital R. One word on Rumble. Get on that and start watching stuff on that. And I want to get into the InfoWars. But with that being said, I want to say salute for September 11th. Salute. You know where I was at September 11th? I'm gonna tell you right now. When 9/11 went down, or I'll tell you right now. Salute. For good, bad, or in between, salute, man. I just got on off a night shift. We were living in South Everett. My kid was about 3 or 4 years old, and I was working at the night shift right there in South Everett. And it literally was so close. I used to walk up and down this hill to go to work and come back, or I'd ride my bike. And I came home and I was literally eating a bowl of cereal, and then I had a couple hours to rest. So I turned on ESPN, and just to see the highlights, because football season was coming. I'm a big football guy in the past. Right now I'm boycotting, and I'm eating a bowl of cereal, and all of a sudden it just took over ESPN, and then I saw it all happen live. I'm just sitting there eating like a bowl of, I don't know, Fruity Loops or Cocoa Pebbles or whatever I was eating. I don't know what I was eating. I'm sitting there eating. I'm just like, what the hell is going on right now? And then all that madness happened, and it's so unfunny. It's so funny. Excuse me. Which is kind of unfunny, is that everything that happened out of that, and now you can look back and really see the agenda. And right now they're trying to really implement what they did 20 years ago, and it's so ironic. They're trying to say like, oh, you don't support this, you don't do that. They're trying to make like Americans terrorists right now. And when that happened, they came out with the Patriot Act. And this is why I always say that was the year that I really noticed that professional sports, especially football, with the Patriots winning the Super Bowl that year, is when they really started to creep out of the shadows. All right? They really started to creep out of the shadows back then. And this is very important. This is the Patriot Act. And then the Patriots. Tom Brady came out of nowhere. Everything. So did 9/11 came out of nowhere. I'm not going conspiracy theory. I'm not doing that in this video. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. And isn't it so funny that the Matrix is out right now, and they're talking about rabbit holes and swallow the red pill and the blue pills and pills, medicine everywhere. And they're trying to counter everything. It's because these people look ahead. And this is why I always card read. And this is why I've released my card readings, because I do look ahead. And now you can start looking at my card reads and be like, God, that boy be getting it right. Get damn right I be getting it right. Because I was out there putting my foot off in these people's ass. All right? Whether you believe it or not, I was. So I want to get into the InfoWars. All right? And I threw the dagger the other night. I don't remember which video it was, but I was just getting really mad. I think it was the Hangman 2. And I was just Australia. I don't get much information. And lately, right now, I haven't been watching anything but the InfoWars. And then because everybody else is on the Biden, Psaki, the whole, you could see the narrative, right? You could see it now. They're oh my God, Biden came out and said he wiped his butt. I mean, there's anything. They'll say anything. He's gonna come out naked one day, and they're gonna be like, oh my God, he's naked, because they're doing anything. They're at desperate times, call for desperate measures. So they're just like, tell him to go out there and just say wiped his butt. And now you're seeing the controllers. Now you're seeing the real controllers. You're seeing the real matrix that we are in, okay? It's not, I don't know, maybe I'm plugged into some vat right now and I'm talking, but if I am into a vat, well, I'm unplugged and I'm awake. I'm right here and you're there looking at me. So we're here and there, okay? And I'll get into that. But with that being said, you can see it now. So they are trying to control the narrative, which is the information of everything, what we're thinking about. You're like, oh my God, we got a tornado over there. Everybody's worried about the tornado in Oklahoma or whatever, oh my God, the people and they're giving you images on the TV, and now you can start to see it, right? And that's why I threw the dagger at Australia. And I haven't gotten anything back, but luckily, little bits and pieces. And so I keep myself about a day behind, especially with InfoWars, because they're like 3 days ahead. So I keep myself about a day behind. So today is actually, in my time, is September 11th. And I watched Owen Schroyer in the War Room on InfoWars, and I watched that on Rumble at General Shepard. General Shepard's the guy that he gives the whole full episode. So anyway, I watched it. And I said, I threw it. That's just like a kind of a prayer, kind of just send my energy that way. I see where it's going. Hopefully something happens. And and I said, I shot the dagger at the health director, whatever, because because Alex Jones kept showing her face with those eyeballs, and I just see those eyeballs, and it's just like it really is like that movie They Live. And then finally, like, the black dude puts the goggles on. You're like, holy crap. It's like, look at that health director in Australia, man. Look at her teeth. I mean, I know I got crooked teeth, but I take care of these bad boys, all right? I got some fillings and everything, but I was just like, what the hell? And I just got to, like, I was upset, and I just threw the dagger. And then Owen Schroyer on his September 10th, 2021 show was like, showed a thing where she was like, well, the New World Order, and I'm done. No more conspiracy theory. Alex has been saying it. David Icke's been saying it. No more. It's out in the open now. They're done. They're done. They're done. No more. No more. It's no more conspiracy. It's over. It's out in the open. And I just threw the dagger and I said, do something to trip her up. And I said it. I said it. I said it. I said it. And she did it. Because I'm a psychic. Sorry. I do have a crystal ball. And I'm not sorry. But yeah, I do have a crystal ball. And I've been... I had to sit there and look at my family members basically admit it to me, because that's what they do. They will admit it to you, and then if you just accept it, that's why I had to cut some of them off. I just had to do it. I'm like, sorry, dog. We'll see how this happens at the end of this, and then we'll see what happens. But with that being said, I was watching Dan Bongino's Friday show on Rumble, and he was talking about the Matrix. And he was actually like admitting to it. And I've had videos where I said, we're in the Matrix. I'm awake in the Matrix. And you can start to see how we are in the Matrix. But we are not in the Matrix where I think we are literally in a digital universe or whatever. Maybe we are, maybe we aren't. But you guys can start to see now how the medical industry is literally like, oh my God, horse paste, and then they have the night show host go over here and just demonize it. Oh my God, and then they won't prescribe you this and they won't do this. And now you can start to see the levers. Oh my God, the CRT. Oh my God, the Black Lives Matter. Oh, this sports player bowed down. Drew Brees did that. Now you can start to see it. It's like, I've seen it a long time ago. All right. And I started playing with these people a long time ago. That's why you hear me sometimes I go off on a rant and I'm just like, and I get mad. I start going crazy and I have to like shut the video off because I'm just like, I've seen it and I already know. And they control these people. And that's why they demonize. That's why they have islands like Pinocchio Island, which is the Epstein Island or whatever. wherever you want to go with that. And they're like, oh, it's a crazy conspiracy theory. Nah, it's coming out now. All right, it's coming out now, and you can see it. There's no hiding. There's no denying. And I'm gonna try to make videos to give you some escape. But with that being said, people are gonna be waking up. And I said the cavalry is already here, 1 and 2, because we are here. Because I also had the hanged man, and the hanged man doesn't mean Gitmo. The hanged man means like people are just at their wits' end, where they're just like looking for new information. And hold on tight, independent people. And I sorry I poked fun at Graham Allen. I love Graham Allen. He's so funny. But they're gonna come leeching onto us, and we're just gonna be like, you know, it's coming. It's coming. Because Kimmel's just out there just like, and I already did his card read a long time ago. I was like, dude will sell out for his, you know, his only grasp to fame is his show. So when they took it from him, who knows what he did? I don't know. But I showed him that card reading, how he was at a moment, he was in solitary. He was alone. He didn't have a show. And then his wife and everything, and they got back and they wanted to be the king and queen, and they'll do anything to be in that spotlight. And then with Joe Rogan and Alex Jones reaching out a hand, you could see how he's cut them off, and he is isolated. Whether he has all his friends or his all accoutrements in his house and his everything, nah, write him off. Okay. Next thing, see this? Oh, yeah. In the Matrix, and we feel like we're in a Truman Show. Yeah, we are in like a Truman Show, and now you see it. You can see teachers, how they're in on it. You can see everything. It feels like we're in a Truman Show. Now, we are not in a Truman Show, but we are kind of in a Truman Show, okay? But I've always said this, 90% of you people, and I've been out there observing. Oh my God, I've been out there observing. I remember my little son, he was like 7, 8 years old. We go get pizza in Ocean Beach. He'd be like, Dad, it's like you know everybody. And I was like, yeah, it's because I've been observing everybody, but I couldn't tell him anything. But he just could see it, you know? And I had this crazy little dream about my son today. We were, I was looking for a job because I'm looking for a job. So I was just kind of, I'm not a big dream guy. But like, it seemed like everybody at the job that I kind of wanted was kind of like doing a job interview. Like, you're going to get this job. You're going to get this job. Don't worry about it. And I was like, yeah, I'm not worried about it because I'm dope. And at the end, I just ended up like rocking my son to sleep. And it was cool. Because it just reminded me, it was like, remember all those like trials and tribulations you have with your son when he was young, he doesn't even know about, but you went through it, and what happened? I'm here now. My son is cool. My son is pushing a better car than me. You want to swap cars, Solomon? No, he don't. He won't. And then anyways, oh, y'all can see it now. Voila. And they tried to capture the minds of the youth, but you can see it now. And it's like, They Live, that movie with Roddy Piper. And it ain't like a reptilian. They try to make it sound so crazy. Like it's a reptilian. No, it's look at all these videos, these TikToks of these teachers that are just starting to come out, and they're just showing their mental health. They went through the indoctrination camps, and we can see it now. And it's why I had to go on the dating scene. I had such trouble just 10 years ago in San Diego. Like, just can we drink some beers and go get laid and smoke some whatever and hang out? And they were just like, are you gonna murder me? Like, no. No, I'm not. And then I had like teams of like, and I'm all about, you know, if you're into whatever. But there was like teams of people like agents, you know. At one point I saw the agents, and even my stepmom was like, I'm an agent. Like and they're not like reptilian people. They're just like people, like my stepmom, and they sold out, and they think they're part of this cabal, and you could see the cabal, and that's what you're seeing, and why they have this demonic halftime shows, and why the Grammys suck, and why you can't even watch any of these award shows, and why like nobody's watching them because they're all seeing it now. So you could see it now. All right. You can see it now. I've been saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it. You can see it now. And with that being said, Trump came back. I watched he was in the NYC today, and he was repping the police. Yeah, we need the police. What are you talking about? We defund the police. What are you talking about, man? You know? LeBron James, what a sellout. I don't even want to go down that path. But y'all can see it now. And Trumpy Bear is gonna return. That's why I have the card reading that Trump returns, and he's coming back like a phoenix. He came back like a phoenix in Phoenix. I can't imagine anybody well equipped that would want to do the job. I mean, Do you understand why he's a billionaire and why his wife is so damn fine? And by the way, dude, let's be honest. All right, I need a drink for this. I need a drink. Sorry, my nose is red. Oh, dude, I just get red when I do things like that. But anyways, look at the Biden campaign. How ugly are these people? How ugly are these people? You guys didn't know this. I'm gonna give you some facts right now. Facts. Back in the 90s, Kamala Harris was set to win the Olympic gold in Tokyo. Yeah. I don't remember what year, 94, 96. I don't remember, all right? She was set to win because she had the most powerful neck. She had the most powerful neck in the world. She wouldn't even use her arms or legs. She would literally put this new aerodynamic suit on her body, right? And it would just be right here, and it would just be her neck. And she would just swim like this with her neck. I don't want to do it too much because I hurt my neck. Okay, I hurt my neck if I do that. She'd be like, and she would be like a beeline. And if you ever catch a glimpse of the back of her neck, she has an anvil on the back of her neck. It's almost like a full-size anvil. Like, you know, an anvil, when the anvil, they're making swords and stuff. And you don't know all this. This happened, though. You guys are so young, this young generation. I'm trying to reach out to you. But back in the thing, they had a nickname for her. It was called the Neck. She was called the Neck. Look at that neck next time you look at her. It was a neck because she used to. I mean, it was powerful. And together we would call her Chicken Neck. We would call them chicken necks for a reason. But it doesn't matter, man. She pulled herself out of the ghetto, being a chicken neck. And just because you were a chicken neck doesn't mean you don't have the right to win an Olympic gold in Tokyo. It doesn't matter. We don't discriminate because of the color of your skin. And she was on the track. But some kind of senator, somebody from California came along, and there was a whole story that got wiped under the rug about her, drugs, prostitution, all kinds of guns and ammo and who knows what. It got swept under the rug, and she never accomplished her goal of winning that gold. But she could have been the greatest Olympic swimmer because she used to put that suit on, and she would just swim away like this, just like, I never seen nothing like it. It was like a sperm going for the egg. It was a straight beeline for that egg. And all she used was her neck. So next time you look at that neck, you respect that neck. All right? Kamala, I remember. These youngsters, they don't know about that. They don't know about the Tokyo Olympics when you could have won gold, but because of some crazy politician, senator, some dude named, I don't know, Dookie Shoes came along, Poopy Shoes or whatever came along, and it was a situation. You couldn't make the qualifying round, but I remember Kamala, the neck. So if you ever peep that little tattoo on the back of her neck, understand, that's an anvil. And you know why they used to say that? Because in high school, because she was a high school phenom, they said, you know what happens when you race against Kamala? You sink to the bottom like an anvil because you got no hope. She like this. She moved that neck like this. It just, first place every time. Every time. 10 seconds flat. Whop! So let this be a lesson to you. You can achieve. Kamala could have won gold. She didn't. But she persevered. And now she is the vice president of the United States of America. Amen. And a woman. Now I'm just bullshit. That was a total joke. But whatever. I got into it, right? That whole thing was a joke. Whatever, it's funny. With that being said, yeah, Trump's returning. Everything's going to return. These people are screwed, man. They're at the end of the ropes. You can just see it now. But yo, no, seriously, it's like we live in a Matrix or like the Truman Show. But for real, because I'm right here and you right there looking at me and I'm looking at you and we're waking up. It's stuff's about to get nuts, but I can just see where it's going. All right. Even the hardest leftists are gonna be like, can we just let Trump give him the keys? We were wrong. They're just gonna have a hard time admitting it, and that's where we're at right now. And it sucks to be you. And we had to wake up and just butt your ass in the head because you know what? Nah, screw you. You know, I seen this experiment. I can't remember the name of the experiment, but they had 10 people in the experiment, and one person wasn't in on it. 9 of them were, and they said we're gonna have straws. They had like 10 straws, and they said we're gonna try to convince this guy to just go along with the crowd. I will be that one that always gonna butt you in your head and be like, nah, because they were like, no, this straw. They would give you like a straw that's like this big and then like that big, and then 9 of them would be like, no, nah, good luck with that. I'll punk your ass every time. That's when my mom, you know what? Hey man, family members, they can get it too. You know what I'm saying? Good luck with that. And I told my son's mom at one point, I said, family members can get it too. So you better straighten your ass up. Anyways, with that being said, peace out. I'll talk to y'all later. All right.